Blackened eyes with ears that are scarred from the morals of my ancestors' bloody nails. See, they've scratched within their sorrows of deep deceased memories. I gave up on looking for my ending suffering as my skin burns with the thoughts of painful memories and my flesh boils constantly. I am pissed. Can't remember the last time that I've been cheerful to even be alive. Where is my family? They've been washed away throughout my clay. My unquenchable thirst for war upon these newcomers is disturbing me. Pain and aggression, this is my life. How can you remain sane when you lose the only freedom you have left within your own thoughts, censoring your heart for its right to just beat once, twice, 3, 4, 5. I am now dying in this position that only catapults my visions. Where are you now, my fellow family member? I do not know you, but we are closer than you think. Say, we are closer than you think. You are only looking at me in display, but I am staring right at you, glorifying in your interest in me. You are black, just like me. Angels could have saved my existence, but I was too stubborn to be religious. I've been torn and beaten by the sweat that I've drenched in. Have you seen my character? Stop trying to capture my innocence to look deep within my culture, because you are not me. Hey, you in the back of this workshop, when you leave, take my description with you, my face expressions, my attitude, my way of life. Give up your traditions and sacrifice to this jug with proficience, for you are my work of art, the poet to tell my story. But I will give you the option of losing my artifact so I can grow along away with this earth, just to see you. This was never a mistake to meet you here today. Congratulations, you have finally described the gift of art in my pain.
They carried us in the thousands, took us to a land so foreign to our brains. While we thought nothing beyond our tribe borders but spiritual dwelling, they carried us in the thousands. Across waters that went deeper than the depth of our pride, so some of us were lost on the way. They carried us in the thousands, stripped our identity and sold us as equals to the dirt we stood on, so we made it our own. You might ask why I'm smiling. It is because I finally figured out how, after countless pottery experiments, molding the earth has become more than just a repetitive search after the smiles have been lost for nearly 400 years. We thought they could match the sun's image, then black could be an outshining color. The dirt became the best identity that could be given to a man, so we faced it and stuffed our pain in carefully crafted jars and let it leak out our stored expressions. They were called grotesque, because ugly just wasn't quite enough and our beauty was too mysterious for any discovery. Why am I smiling? It is because our expressions kept the devils away while we took our experiments to the grave. While following our trail from the motherland, the spirits watched and froze in fear as our faces journeyed to this posture. They carried us in the thousands. Not knowing our identity was man's priceless necessity, rushing through our veins and was our building block for centuries, from walls to statues, pyramids, and now jars. Our pain has been engraved in time. I smile because our mark can never be bleached clean from this world. Even while white blanketed us all, they carried us in the thousands. Ask me why I'm smiling. And I will tell you how our experiments show exactly who we are, with a well-rounded shape, pride-filled scars, a storage of stories, and angry, frightening, pain-filled expressions that would shiver even the toughest of hearts. They carried us in the thousands, destroyed who we were, but didn't know we were a people who transformed stronger through God-given pride and footsteps that trample on adversity. Phoenixes have nothing on dirt that recycles stronger through those things. They carried us in the thousands, and you might ask why I'm smiling. It is because our people have worked so hard so that our children could do the same. And every day, we join in from the grave.
An open letter to America's favorite playwright. Dear Mr. Perry, I'm not sure if any of us have ever told you this, so let me be the first. Thank you. And before you ask for what, I do not thank you for your plays, your movies, or your dedication to black theater. I thank you for everything you've done for us, the light-skinned man. You helped us out more than Prince, John B., Al B. Shaw, and any of the DeBarges combined, standing against all your other awards. This is your most amazing achievement. You've outclassed all yellow men without even being one. How in the fuck did you manage to do that? Where in your lifeline did you learn to bleach your heroes and Sambo your villains? I imagine it was around 10. I imagine the 3 men that scarred your youth must have bared the chocolate coating of your father, the same man who beat you out of your name at 16. Onto our right, Emmett Perry Jr. These 4 horsemen were the bringers of your dark-skinned apocalypse. You have shaped the new age of self-hatred. Thomas Rice could not have created a better minstrel show himself. Your Medea, our new Mammy. Your Mr. Brown, our Jim Crow. A cast of stories crafted around a buffoon. So tell me, Tyler, when did you learn to paint the black man a coon? Did the darkness in their skin become the darkness in your heart? Could you see yourself in the browns of their eyes, Tyler? Are you ashamed of your own blackness? We have sat by for far too long and watched you drag our race through the mud, leaving it more smeared than black shoe polish to white faces. I bet you smeared glue on all your family portraits. I wonder if you ever washed your body with the bleach that you used to brush your teeth with, and when you tried to kill yourself, did you see light skin at the end of your tunnel? You hide your hatred behind your perception of reality. While you could uplift all of our race, you'd rather spew subconscious self-hatred. And the money that you have made has always outweighed the race that you have tarnished. We have worked too damn hard to let one of our own set us back 400 years. What would your great-great-great-grandmother have to say about your films? Or what about your grandmother? You have taken the matriarch of black life and made a mockery of it. What would your mother have to say? You have let the actions of a few sullen the views of your own culture, but more importantly, sullen the views of yourself. But Tyler, I need you to know that a few bad apples do not spoil the whole bunch, because kings and queens share that same melanin. But most importantly, Tyler, you need to know that it is not your fault. We all tend to demonize those that hurt us the most. We just all don't have the platform or the stage that you do, so I'm begging you. The next time you sit down and write a script or a play or a movie, look yourself in the mirror and tell me if you do not see those same demons of your blackness past. Sincerely yours, a light skin who will always be too black.